Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yokiman here. Welcome back to another episode of this Leeds United Master League save here. And Tottenham Hotspur have signed Ousmane Dembele, but for some strange reason, the background is Liverpool's. I don't know why. Anyway, faces in progress. I've downloaded 4 parts now of the face pack we're going to try. I don't even know if it's good. The faces look all right, though, from what I've seen on the website. That's literally all I can go off. So hopefully the faces are pretty decent. I really struggled to find one. I looked all over the internet. I really struggled to find just one, like, mega pack. This was the only mega pack I could find. I think it's got, like, 4,400 and something odd faces. So we're going to go with that one. We got some transfers to make, and we got the Liverpool game to play. Now, I think we'll play the Liverpool game first. This is probably going to be a long episode. Now, I did mention that we play free games last time out, which is probably a big mistake of mine because I don't think we will play free games because of the transfers we're going to have to do. I think we'll probably only play 2. We'll probably play Everton and Liverpool. We'll play both Merseyside teams. I've also made a change. Now, let me know if you guys don't think that this is a good idea. I don't even need to show you it. I've just upped the transfer budget for next season to slightly bigger. I just don't think the budgets are realistic. I'm not too sure if they're supposed to be that low because the market works lower or whatnot. I don't know, but I just feel that Leeds United in the Premiership, finishing mid-table, we should have had more than like 13 million. So I've done that. If you guys don't like the idea, that's fine. We can change it, but I just thought it made sense. I'm using a new controller, so hopefully no squeakiness in this episode. I mean, first things first, let's rectify the mistake we made in the last episode, and that is me adding players to listed players, which I instantly always think that means we transfer listed them. It doesn't. Patrick Bamford goes on the transfer list. Helder Costa now will actually go on the transfer list. I think that's all we'll do for now because we are pretty short of personnel. We're also going to take a look at our listed players again. A big issue for me at the moment is the release clause needs to be good, but then so does the wage. Now, Lissandro Semedo suits both of them. I really like the look of him, but at the same time, it's just leaving us with a lot of issues at this moment in time. We can remove Allen now. We've actually signed him, removing from listed. It's causing us 1 or 2 problems that we really need to figure out. Like Romero there, just wish he had a release clause, but again, his wage was too high. So the release clauses is important. We've got Torres here, right winger. I don't really think we need wingers. I think we need another centre-back for sure. It's who we end up going in for now. I'm going to look at some of the players. I'm going to go look at the comments now and look at some of the players that we had suggested. See if there's anyone on there that might do a job for us and is going to be cheap enough. The big question is cheap enough. We've done a cheeky search by wage and not release clause, but transfer fee outright. And we're going to take a look through players. I looked at a lot of the players that were suggested, and the biggest issue with those players is they all want too much money. They're all either too high market value, they're too high on their wage expectation, and unfortunately, we're just in a really bad position where we can't afford that. So I'm searching by release fee, and I've instantly found this Colombian. His name is Guzman. He's got a release fee of 576. So I think we need another cam. We're losing Pablo. I'm going to go straight in for the transfer negotiation here. Unfortunately, the weekly salary he wants, it's too high for us. So that's Guzman written off, which is a shame. He looked really good. We've got Nian here. We do need a striker, actually. So if I find anyone that I really think is worth picking up, I will come back. Just centre mid here, Lewis Ferguson. I'm going to go in for Lewis Ferguson. I know him already. I think he's a decent centre mid. That would round us off there at centre mid. We'd be done and dusted. Obviously, they're resistant, but we know he's got a release clause, so we'll offer to pay that. We're going to not offer any bonuses. He's not convinced, which is frustrating, but we're just going to offer that. I've got a wheel and deal a little bit now with the salary budget. I think we've got enough salary budget for 2 players, and you guys seem to think that we could do with bringing in another striker, which I don't think we could afford at this moment in time. So really, I'm just looking through to see if there's anyone here that's a bit of an upgrade on what we've already got. And that is probably what we're going to bring in, because obviously at this moment in time, it's kind of about getting bodies in so that we've got rotation and less about them being ultimate quality. It's frustrating that we're in that position. That's just a position we're in. So we're going to look at free agents / non-renewals. Not all of these are free agents, but we'll take a look. Now, Woolley was someone we wanted in the past. We've got Vincent Kompany, imagine. Ever Banega could be good. Banega could be good at 33, but is Balotelli the man? Let's see what negotiation-wise it'd be. Be the rest of our budget, wouldn't it? It would be the rest of our budget. Now, it does say he'd welcome a move, so I'm going to offer him 15,000 on a deal, and let's see if he agrees with that. Now, we might have found ourselves a extra centre-back here. Murillo. We're going to offer him a contract. He looks fairly decent. Again, he'd welcome a move to the club. So I'm going to try this and offer them literally nothing for now. Right, guys. So the starting 11 for this game against Liverpool is going to be Edmondson, Rafinha, Smith, Allen, Sulemana. It's not a great strength side. There's a lot of players not up for this game, which is frustrating because it's Liverpool. They're playing Eden Hazard up top. Salah, Mane, Maddison. Yeah, it's going to be tough, guys. It's going to be tough. But I fancy us on our day. Sometimes I fancy us on our day. See what we can do. I mean, these aren't the kind of games that we're looking at and going, we have to win this. Absolutely blowing my mind that Liverpool have managed to pick themselves up. Eden Hazard, but we're going to be facing him today. And our defence was a little bit shaky against Wolves since Datapack 4.0 is out. I think it's tweaked stuff. It's changed stuff just a little bit, but not a lot. Just a little bit. Focus today. That's what we need. I might look at the stadium mod as well. I just don't know how they look in game, but I might look at them, see what they're like. James Maddison, he's going to be good for them. Eden Hazard up top as well is number 5. Number 5. I'm going to have to get used to this new controller as well. It's very new for me, and I've got some runners. Alisson just couldn't get it out of his feet, but he's going to keep it. Doesn't quite get to it, though. Does not quite get to it. Frustrating. Frustrating start here so far. They're cutting us open now. Cooper, I'll send Ayling towards Robertson. He's done a wonderful job. He's done an absolute wonderful job there. I think they're going to press us very high up the pitch. The thing is with this controller is it's a 360 one, so the buttons aren't a problem, but it just feels a bit more weird in terms of the triggers. I'm going to have to get used to the new triggers. But we've got a bit of control here. Let's see what we could do. The Bok. Nice play. Llorente. We'll just kind of recycle this now. Start moving our way forward. I felt like we rushed the football a little bit in the last game. Although maybe we should be rushing it a little bit more here because they are going to press us. And we need to be aware of that as Sadio Mane now has caused us a problem or two. Hazard will try and play this one in to Fabinho, who's going to get an angle. The Bok does well to clear it though. Mane now with Cooper. What can they do? Liam Cooper's done brilliantly here though. We're defending better than we did in the Wolves game instantly, which is making me feel a little bit more confident. Emile Smith-Rowe now. He's got a runner, surely. He does have a runner. He'll play him in. Allen. He's got in behind Fabinho. Fabinho was so strong there, though. Yo Matip will sweep up in the end. And now we're going to have to deal with the counter-attack. Mane will play it in towards Hazard. There's many bodies there. Llorente needs to clear it, and he does. Allen now on the football. We'll manage to get it away. Will there be a counter-attack ourselves? Edmondson there. Very good at holding the ball up. He's going to win the free kick. I would have preferred to have kept the run going there, to be honest with you. In Cooper now. Luke Ayling. Fires that across. Sulemana. Smith-Rowe. Back to Sulemana. Sulemana. Rafinha. We'll play that. Ayling. He plays it back here. Rafinha! Oh my God, that would have been a wonderful goal. That would have been a wonderful goal. That was superb play from us. Some of the best football I've seen us play this season. Obviously, we're only on game 2. But that link up between Ayling and Rafinha is a great touch. Oh, it should be 1-0, shouldn't it? Let's whip this one in. Dominating possession so far. Playing well so far. Smith-Rowe's in there. He's beaten out to it. Allen now, though. The Bok will lift that one in. He can't lift it in. Allen finds Phillips. Ayling now. He's got Edmondson in there. Rafinha again on the volley. Just wide. Lovely play. Lovely play here from Leeds United against Liverpool. They're struggling to deal with us at the moment. It's lifted in nicely again. Touchdown to Rafinha. Maybe should have tried to put some curl on that. Well, they've given the ball away here. Sulemana does manage to find Smith-Rowe. Edmondson. Sulemana. Tries to find Smith-Rowe again. Link-up play just wasn't working for us there on that one. Sadio Mane now. Cooper stepped out to him, but he's ended up megsing him. And Calvin Phillips once again clears up at the back. And wow, is he having a game in this one. He is having a wonderful match of football. Now, from this kind of position, I'm just going to try and chip it in. But I'm dreadful at these, so we'll just see what happens. Edmondson gets onto it. It is deflected in the end, but Mane now finds Robertson. Ayling is in there. Cooper is in there. Hazard's not the tallest, so I didn't fancy him winning the header there. Allen now will bring this forward. Sulemana, though's got no options, has he really? He's going to turn with it. We'll play it back centrally. Nice play from us again. We need to keep this up. Rafinha now, using the run of Ayling to his advantage. Rafinha, Edmondson, he'll hold it up. He'll play it to Ayling. Ayling now will drive that one across. Sulemana was arriving. Well defended, though. Again, the pressure from Leeds United as Rafinha is in. Oh, he takes on the shot. Edmondson. Oh, this is a bloody good performance from the boys so far. Just not coming off for us, though, is it? Great opportunity again. Liam Cooper here having to cover. Hazard now. They've made a great run here. Mane, close it down. Salah's in there. And Meslier will hold on to it. Well, there we go, boys. Half-time, 0-0. I'm not sure how it is 0-0. I think Leeds United should be going in with the lead here. Liverpool have seemed a bit flat. A little bit like Liverpool in real life, but they've seemed a bit flat. Putting in crosses as well towards Hazard, which isn't his strength. And we've dominated possession as well. It's been a very good game for us so far. Alan now will play that out wide to De Bok. De Bok spots the run of Edmondson. It might be good. Oh, Matip is there. Smith Rowe, though, will win it. Edmondson, just can't find Sulemana. Just can't find him. We started brightly again this second half. Controlling. They've made a lot of mistakes. Although we just make one as I'm saying that. Commentator's curse. But they've made a lot of mistakes in this second half already. They're not playing good football. Not like you'd expect Liverpool to be playing. The press isn't working for them. And every time we beat it, we look dangerous. Oh, coming forward. Now Liverpool well blocked there. Hazard trying to get off the shot. And it'll be a corner. We conceded to a corner in the last game as well. So we need to be cautious about this. I don't think it'll be long before Liverpool make a change. Well, no change just yet from Liverpool. Possession starting to swing their way a little bit this second half as they whip this one in. And Liam Cooper is there. Luckily for us, they're not too tall. Mohamed Salah turns and shoots. Nice and firmly into the hands of Meslier, which is a nice sight for us to see. Mohamed Salah now. We'll try and play that forward to Hazard. Liam Cooper is there. Oh, he can't break him though. Hazard! 1-0 Liverpool. And I think it's just that little bit of class that Liverpool have ahead of us that has paid the difference there. Hazard getting the goal. Number 5 as well. He's wearing the famous Milan Barros number. And 1-0 Liverpool. Not expected against a run of play, but when they've got the quality they've got, this can happen. Unfortunately for us, Liam Cooper just couldn't do enough of a job there against him. And we are going to make a double change here. Doku and Rodrigo coming on. Smith Rowe going off, as well as Sulemana. He's not had a bad game. He just, I think maybe he needs to settle into the squad a little bit. He's not been fantastic. He's not really done much going forward, which is a problem. We need someone on there that's going to be able to be a little bit more of that creative force when we need him to be. Jeremy Doku, certainly has been that in the past. Edmondson now. Rafinha. He wants runners. He's got runners. And I try and poke it through to Ryan Edmondson, but I won't get it. And now instantly we're on the counter-attack here for Liverpool. Sadio Mane. Allen going close to him. Eden Hazard. And De Bok will get to that. Nice stuff. Rafinha. He's found Rodrigo. Rodrigo's not bad, is he? Oh, wow. What a tackle that... Oh, my God. How's that not a foul? Rodrigo's still down on the pitch. How is he not given a foul there? This is ridiculous. Rodrigo bursting through, and apparently it is okay to do this. He's come from behind. I don't even know if he's got the ball there. So he does get contact on the ball, but he's completely cleaned out Rodrigo. He's been on the pitch all of 2 seconds, and he's now down injured. Oh, Hazard's it again here. Mistake at the back for Leeds United. And we've fallen apart, haven't we, after that injury, really? We've fallen apart. Allen, who's had a wonderful game there, getting caught on the ball. The press finally getting to us. Sadio Mane there wins it back straight into Hazard. And there you go, 2-0 Liverpool. And not really what they deserve, but it's what they're going to get. Edmondson now, waited for the run. Oh, he wanted Rodrigo. Rafinha though, Rodrigo! And again, there we go. And that is one back. Go pick up the ball, Rodrigo. Is there an opportunity here for us to get another goal? It wasn't the ball I was expecting. I was expecting the pass straight into Rodrigo, if I'm being 100% honest. But the fact that Rafinha switches it over so quickly is lovely. This is great play. Ryan Edmondson holding up the ball, then playing a good pass. I think the initial pass to Rodrigo would have been better. It did take 2 bites of the cherry, but we're back in this. Well, Liverpool, ever since we scored, have done nothing but hold on to the ball. Is there going to be a late opportunity, though, for us to flourish? There might be, if we can get our passing right. Edmondson now will try and play that through to Doku. He's lifted it, and I think as time goes on, we'll soon realise that there isn't probably enough time left in this one for us to get a goal without them making a mistake. I think this is the situation we find ourselves in, and they've just passed the ball at the back, which is annoying because it's meant that we've had no drama here, but it's actually at the same time very smart AI that they've just played around with the ball at the back. Is there going to be one late opportunity? Edmondson now does really well on the turn. Oh, and Doku stopped his run. And it will finish 2-1 for the second game in a row. The only plus side is we've played 2 very good sides and put in 2 very good performances. Minus the mistake at the back here for Hazard's second. The game there we dominated, but nonetheless, it does lead to us having 2 losses so far this season. So hopefully we'll be hearing some information back here on a couple of players coming in, potentially. Business-wise, this has been very difficult. So they come back with another offer for Balotelli. I'm going to accept it. I'm cool with it. Also, Murillo has come back. He just wants 900 quid more. We're also going to accept that. But unfortunately, the negotiations for Mr. Ferguson are broken down. And unless we sell somebody else, we do not have the wage budget now to sign anyone else. But we have saved ourselves quite a bit of money on the transfer budget, which makes me feel good. We're going to skip a couple of hours and see if we can get some players offloaded here, though. So a player we don't want to lose, actually, we're going to actually renew his contract. So I'm going to end these negotiations. And I am going to renew his contract because there's teams sniffing around him. We don't want him going anywhere. He's satisfied here, so we'll just put a bog standard bid in. So unfortunately for us there, guys, end of the transfer window, and no more bids came in, which was a little bit frustrating. I really thought we'd have been able to move on maybe Patrick Bamford and Helder Costa, but no one came in for them. But we've got the rest of the season to see what happens. We've now got a massive game against Everton because without any points on the board yet, we need to get a win. And lo and behold, after the transfer window is done, we do receive a bid here for Helder Costa. I'm going to renegotiate it. It's not a bad bid. I want a little bit more, though. He's worth a bit more. I'm going to ask for 6 million. We'll see if they'll pay it. LA there. He is worth more than that as his market value. And maybe Helder Costa will be going, which will give us a bit of a boost there in January. So me being the idiot that I am, I had the wrong cider open. So we've got cider on again now. It's working absolutely fine again. I don't know what happened there. I must have installed it wrong the first time. So I've got one in documents and then one in the correct file position. And I loaded up the wrong one. I'm happy to admit that. So this will be the squad for the first game against Everton. And Mario Balotelli comes in from the start. I just want to see what he can do. See if he can add something up top. Rodrigo goes to Cam. Rafinha on the right. Poveda is well up for the game. That's why he's playing this one. Our back line will have Llorente and Murillo as well coming in for his first start. This Everton side isn't as good as I expected it to be. It's still strong. And there's a lot of strength on the bench. But it seems like they've rotated for this one. Can we get our first win of the season? So Balotelli kicks us off. We're back with the correct scoreboards, pitches and whatnot. I thought it looked really strange last time we played. Well, I couldn't put my finger on it. Now, we had a fantastic game in the last one against Liverpool. We've had a good game already against Wolves. But we haven't come out of either of those games with a point. Is this the one today where that changes? I'm hoping the answer is yes. I'm not sure if it will be, but we played very well in that last game. We need more of the same in this one. Murillo can cover more ground. Iwobi, though, he's got good footwork, hasn't he? Alex Iwobi shoots, is blocked. Ooh, that was a good start here for Everton. They've come straight out of the blocks, haven't they? It's usually us that start off quickly. Calvin Phillips now on Allen. Fires off a shot, and it's saved again by Meslier. And we need to just calm this one down a little bit now. Been a bit of a slow start of a game so far. Rodrigo, though, will try and play that one forward to what I thought was going to be Balotelli. I'm thinking that maybe, and I say this a lot, maybe we turn to manual passing. We can change stuff up. I can lower the difficulty while I learn manual. It just seems like that might be the way to play. Although we did have some great link-up play in the last match, as Kuchar will bring it forward. He'll play that to Allen. Allen will play it forward to Rodrigo. Tries to find Poveda. Not really the man I want us to try and find. Alioski now. Back to Poveda. Poveda. It's a terrible touch from Rodrigo. And the ball has been lost. The team spirit is a little bit down for this one. Not too much, though. It's just down in the sense that we do have a couple of new faces in this squad and on the pitch for this match as we try and fire that one forward for Allen. Allen on Allen action today, boys. Allen on Allen. Let's see which Allen gets the better of the other. Alex Iwobi now, coming forward. Done really well, Richarlison. Loses it to Rodrigo, which is not what you expect, and Allen manages to fire that away. We have played on here. I'm not sure I wanted to, but we've done it now. And Poveda's just got no strength, has he? And not very good balance either, which is causing us the odd issue here. And I'm starting to believe that this season might be difficult like last, because we've not really improved in reality. When you look at the starting 11, it's not improved. We've just got more depth this season, and we've still got youth to improve, but it's not a better squad than last year. Well, we've started to get a bit of movement now. Poveda, what can he do? I'm just going to fire off the shot. There wasn't many options for him, and he does make the goalkeeper work for the first time in this match for Leeds United. And we're about 40 minutes in, and this has been dull as they come. It's not been exciting in any way, shape or form. I'm struggling to find reasons for a goal happening in this match during this first half. It's been very poor. Now let's see if we can create anything from the corner. We do have Murillo in there for this corner. Let's see what he can do. I'll fire this one across, and it's going to go towards Poveda. So probably the one player you don't want the ball going towards, and it goes towards him. Well, Everton at the moment with 66% pass completion. But my mind just swings to the players that they've got on their bench, which are very talented, as Poveda makes no effort whatsoever in order to get forward. I think we're going to swap to a fluid formation as well. It's something we've avoided, but I actually enjoyed using when we went to Spurs. We swapped to a fluid formation. I think we might need to do that at this stage with Leeds, because what we're seeing just isn't really good. Oh my God, Rodrigo. What are we doing? It's going to be throwing there for Everton. I don't know what Rodrigo was thinking in that situation. Everton there, losing out on the ball. Rafinha. Rodrigo now. Does get a good touch on it in the end. Can we do with Rodrigo here? I've got runners. I need runners. I wanted Balotelli up top. Rayleigh. We're going to play it in towards Poveda. We can't even make it beat the first man, and that'll be half-time. And oh my God, has this been a terrible game. You might even get the third match at this rate, unless something exciting happens. There's probably going to be about one highlight from that first half. Shocking game of football so far. Well, let's see if we see anything else in the second half. I'm not sure Balotelli's had a touch of the football. You know, it's just not been a good game. Murillo's played well. That is a nice thing to see for us. Murillo's having a good game as the ball play forward there again from Everton isn't very good quality. Seamus Coleman there up against Alioski. Alioski will win it back. We've got the shout up top there, haven't we? And Alioski's played a horrendous pass. I wanted that to go in towards Rafinha. I've given that instantly to Rodrigo. Rodrigo managed to find Rafinha. Rafinha, though, he wants options. You could tell instantly when he's on the ball, he's looking for who should be his next move. That isn't bad play, though. Rafinha, though, in the end, delivers a horrendous pass. And now we find ourselves on the defensive. Alex Iwobi linking up with Richarlison. Phillips doing what he needs to do here in centre mid, though. Rayleigh does well there. Again, Alioski on Decore. It's well blocked, and Cooch will step out to clear it, and then Phillips will clear it. And Balotelli's just touched the football, ladies and gentlemen. And his first touch is to send through Poveda. What can Poveda do now here? Poveda! Oh, he's dragged it well wide. Well wide. Nice play, though. The first time Balotelli's had a touch, and it's only 2 touches, and it's to set free Poveda. And he had the pace. I think maybe I waited too long to shoot. I cut the angle a little bit, but still get it on target, Poveda. And now he tries to find Mario Balotelli. He nearly does find Balotelli, and Holgate just does enough. It was a little bit of a mess there for a moment, but just enough was done. As we win the ball back now with Llorente. No, we don't. Yes, we do. And we can go on the attack again. And we're winning the ball back there in that position quite often. But then we need runners. We need the runners to be committing themselves. Alioski now tries to play that one up towards Balotelli. He won't find him. And Everton will counter. Poveda. Alioski waits for the run back then at Poveda. Poveda's clever with it, though. He'll play it to Rafinha with the block. Oh, thought the deflection might have been taking that in. Nice movement again from us. Some of the best play we've had all game. This second half is far more lively than the first. Nice from Poveda. Maybe should have looked to play him in again. Rafinha with the shot. Well, the double sub now for us. Poveda will come off, although I must admit, in the end, he's actually had a very good game. He's actually had a very good game. But we're still going to bring him off. Rodrigo there, trying to get up for that. They've got some good headers of the football, haven't they? Murillo now. Rafinha will hold that up. Cooch will fire it across. Hoping for Balotelli. Rafinha will try and get up for that. He can't win it, though. Cooch up against Iwobi now. Can we win the ball straight back in a dangerous position? It's not looking like it, is it? Well, I'm baffled that the ref can give this as a foul against Rodrigo. We don't get the foul in that last match, and then apparently that one is a foul. And now this is dangerous. This is very dangerous. And they are going to get over the wall. I thought for a brief second. I panicked. I'm not going to lie. Well, I was going to be going over the wall. We get away with it, but there's no way that's a foul in my book. I don't know how that's been given. But will we be able to get away here? That's the question. We've got a bit of space. Balotelli already proving so far that he's good at distributing a pass. Again, though, you need to have a runner if you're going to distribute. He's very good on the ball, I must admit. I'm enjoying using Balotelli instantly here. No regrets. He's looking very good as a signing for us. Alioski now. Jeremy Doku. And we are in some space. And we'll fire into Rafinha. It's well blocked there. I don't think Godfrey knew much about it, but it's a good block. Well, not much time left in this one. We're going for it. We're going attacking. Rafinha now with the ball in a good position. He just can't keep hold of it. That's the first time he's had such a poor touch as well, which makes it really difficult for me to be mad with him. And I don't know how they've got confused on the ball there, but now Everton will be good to counter-attack, and well in Murillo. Well in Murillo there. We needed that. Richarlison coming off now for Calvert-Lewin. And I'm starting to question my mindset of going attacking. Well, Everton have started to press. And you just think for a moment, with them pressing, should give us the room. And that is a ridiculous challenge. Are you kidding me, referee? Apparently that's cool. Murillo now on a Wobie. We try and block it, and we end up with the ball back. We're going to try and fire this upfield as quickly as possible when Meslier decides he wants to. And it's not a good kick out. And this is going to be a draw, I think. But it'll be our first points this season. And unfortunately for us, a frustrating one, unless there's late drama, which there won't be, because apparently we don't make runs correctly. Oh, is there late drama, though? Rafinha couldn't get to it. There it is, 0-0. A pretty boring game. Second half, we came back into it. We played a lot better. Everton was never really in the match, to be honest with you. What's frustrating is we didn't punish them. There was a couple of opportunities, but nothing great. There we go, guys. The end of episode number 2. The transfer business is done. It's not what I would have wanted, but financially, we really did have our hands tied. We've got our first point on the board, but it's not a good start to the season. The next episode, though, we'll see us play against Manchester United and West Ham and Leicester. So the games don't get massively easier. That Everton game was a little bit easier for us, and we should have definitely scored. It was frustrating that we didn't manage to find the back of the net in that one. I think we should have been sat on 3 points at this stage, especially after that one. We played well against Liverpool again, so we're playing well, we're doing well, but we just need to do a little bit more on the ball. Let's see how Balotelli gets on in his career here at Leeds United. I hope he scores more goals than he did at Liverpool. But anyway, guys, I appreciate the support of the series so far. If you're new around here, please hit subscribe. Smash the like button, boys. It helps the videos. I've been Yorkie Man. I'll see you in the next one where we get 3 games in for the first time this season, and hopefully we pick up our first win this season.